Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Mai, and for this week's video, I thought it would be really cool to make a motel. And I actually started making this before the Sims 4 for Rent actually came out. I actually started making it when the creators that are a part of the Creator Network got access to the pack, and I watched James Turner's video of him making the hotel. And I thought it would be a really cool idea to make a motel here in Del Sol Valley. And as you can see, I've already worked out the shell and I've already pretty much finished the parking lot. When I got this idea, I was kind of intimidated, was, very unsure about what it was going to look like. So I thought that I'd go ahead and kind of map it out and see what it would, what it would look like. And I got a little bit carried away working with the live edit objects. And so I decided, once I actually start working on the building, I'll start filming then. And yeah, you'll get to see the parking lot and all of the goodies from the live edit objects in there. I specifically really love the kind of dumpster area that I made. I think it really ties the whole thing together. And as you can see, we've already started now on the floor plan. This building ends up having 7 units, with one of them being designed specifically for the property owner. Of course, once you play with it, you can change it up. You can either live off property or you can even move into one of the other units, play with it as however you want. But yeah, I kind of designed it to be, it has the same furniture, but just a little bit different. It's a little bit bigger. Actually, it's smaller than the biggest motel room, because there is one on the top floor next to the pool that actually has like a bedroom and a den, which might be bigger than the property owners, but obviously it has like a different purpose. But here we are starting on the reception area, kind of like the lobby, the entry, and I really wanted to make it grungy. I wanted to make it dated. I wanted this whole thing to look really, really realistic. And I used kind of this carpet, which I think is from City Living, and it's an exact copy of a base game carpet that we have, except it has like all of these stains and it kind of looks like it's been walked on a lot, so it's kind of like flatter in some areas, like the pattern kind of faded away. So I thought it added so much character to this room, and so I decided to include it. I think I also use that same carpet in all of the other rooms. I think that this hasn't really been a very renovated building, so it would make sense that all of the rooms have very flat and dated carpets. But yeah, we've also added here in the reception, we've added a little bit of a coffee nook over there in the back. I also made a supply closet, and I really love that in the supply closet, I've put the Basement Treasures heart bed, which is from Sims 1, and in the Basement Treasures kit, they made like a kind of broken version of it. So it's kind of like it broke a really long time ago, but you just never got rid of it, and it's just sitting there. And I think it adds a lot to this specific build and makes it that much more realistic. And yeah, it just, this room specifically has just so many things that I don't use often because I don't make this kind of thing often, and it ends up being so much better, so much more realistic. And I really never would have thought that the pack that added the most realism to this would have been the Get to Work pack. It was the very first expansion pack that came out, and it just so desperately needs a refresh. Like they did for the Spa Day game pack. I really thought that once they did the Spa Day one, that they were going to do more of them, that it was going to be kind of like the Taylor Swift's re-releases, like Taylor's version, but they only did the one, and they released 3 extra expansion packs this year, but none of the other packs got a refresh. I don't know. I feel like it's very overdue. The Get to Work expansion pack actually has a lot of really cool things, but I feel like it's not an unmissable one just because it also has it also lacks so much. And even the things that it does have are just really outdated and not applicable to anything now. I don't know. They're all kind of wacky, like all the items and everything. Anyways, here we are working on the storage room. I made kind of this shelving unit, and you'll see I put kind of the towels from base game that, I don't know, I'm kind of pretending that they're like towels and bed sheets. And I don't know, they're all kept here in the reception. I kind of like try to make it all mismatched. I think it looks really cool, fits right in. And I also really like that shelf that I used in the corner that has like the gas mask. I don't know. I don't really know why you would need a gas mask in a motel, but it's there if you need it. So anyways, here we are starting on the motel rooms. There are 2 rooms that look exactly like the one that I'm making now. It just has like one queen bed, a kitchenette, a couch. It's obviously very simple. And then so those are 2 identical ones that look like that. Then the one next to it is going to have one queen bed and one single bed. And there's 2 of those. And then you'll see on the top floor there's some different ones because those ones are a little bit bigger. And one of those rooms has 2 queen beds, and then the other one has, which is the one that has like a room and a den, has 1 queen bed and then 1 bunk bed with a crib. So you'll see that later. I included the footage of building that one in the video, but I think for the other motel rooms, I only film this. So you'll only see this one and the much bigger room. But here we are I'm trying to fidget with with like the layout because it's a really small room, but I really wanted to fit a lot in. And I really wish that we had sofa beds. I feel like, I know we have the Murphy bed, but it's definitely not the same thing. And I'm really confused because growing together would have been the perfect pack to put in a sofa bed. I think that's so characteristic of having family over, is they sleep on the sofa bed. Anytime family came to visit, they slept on a sofa bed. So I thought that would have been really cool, and I think that would have also even added a lot to this kind of rental pack as well, because you would want like sofa beds in hotel rooms. When I would go to hotel rooms with my family, I would be sleeping on the sofa bed. So I don't know, I think that's a missed opportunity. Hopefully we get something like that soon. But I digress. Here we are, finally. I've figured out the layout that I wanted. I figured out the furniture pieces that I wanted, and we are finishing up on the final look of this room. I think I add maybe a couple more details, like post-production, I like to call it, so after I finish filming. But all in all, this is what the room looks like and what most of the rooms end up looking like. And here we are working on this shared kitchen space that I made that also has a shared laundry. So I put in 2 fridges, 2 stoves. I think I put in the kitchen area, I put in 2 sinks, and then I also put in another pair of sinks in the shared laundry. And yeah, I tried to make it like really dated. I even made here a little corner. I put in like a couple of microwaves and I think coffee machines. I put a coffee machine in every room as well, but I decided to also put one in here. I feel like motels, you usually don't sleep well, so you need a lot of coffee. And yeah, this room just ends up looking really nice. I love that shared laundry actually works with the pack because, yeah, I mean, you still have to bring your hamper to the actual laundry room. So you have to like put it in your inventory and then go to the laundry room and then place it in the world and then actually wash it. But I think it's still a really cool detail that it still functions. And this is actually the very first build that I made for the channel that I've actually played in, and I actually saw the people, like I saw the tenants using the laundry, and that made me feel really fulfilled. But yeah, here I'm just making a little bit of a dining area. I think I just put like a 4-seater. I think I put 2 4-seaters, one with the longer table and one with just like one of the square ones. It was a little bit difficult to figure out like what the layout should be for the tables. They're kind of chunky if I wanted bigger chairs, smaller chairs, but yeah, I kept it really basic, pretty much as basic as the rest of the build is. But as basic as it is, I still think that it has a lot of character. And I think I also put even like vending machines in there as well, similar to the one that I put in the lobby. And here we are working on the biggest room of the building, of the motel, and you can see out of kind of like the corner of the screen the other motel room that has the 2 queen beds. The one that we're working on is the one that has the bedroom with the den. It's on the top floor, it's next to the pool. This one has a full kitchen, not just a kitchenette like the other ones, and it has like a big dining table. It's got like a proper living room. It has a bookshelf. This is definitely like the more luxurious room, maybe. I don't know if you could call this luxurious, but we'll call it luxurious. And originally I was thinking that I was actually going to make this like a lot fancier, but I think, I don't know, once I started furnishing, I felt like, okay, this is just going to be bigger. This isn't going to be nicer than the other rooms. If not, I think it would be a little bit unfair. But there you can see I put in the crib as well. I thought it was kind of nice to imagine like this would be a more family appropriate room, and you know, have room for an infant. We have infants, might as well make room for them, even though they are kind of annoying to play with. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool that the parents' room was a little bit separated from the kids' room, but you kind of still had, I don't know, those two spaces. And here we are working on the public bathrooms. These are the only public bathrooms or shared bathrooms on the lot. They're the ones that are next to the pool. I don't think you need that many more, especially because there aren't that many like Sims in the units to really like clog up the shared bathroom kind of thing. So it doesn't really matter. And here I really like the kind of the changing tables that I added that fold up. I think that that adds like that much more realism to the space. And we are finally furnishing now the pool area, and the pool is going to be the last area that we see furnished in the like video portion of the video, because I didn't include the property owner's apartment for two reasons. And one is because it uses the exact same furniture as all of the other rooms, just like in a different layout. And the other reason is that I forgot to record it, because I'm very, very professional, and that's what professionals do. So anyways, it doesn't really matter. You will see it all in the screenshots, and of course you will be able to download it on the gallery and see it in person on screen. So yeah, that concludes the video portion. We are now in the screenshots. Here you can see the parking lot. I love the HVAC like things on the ceiling. I love the billboard. I love all the grime that I added. Here you can see the little dumpster area. I think that that adds so much character. It really makes it feel like a motel. And the reception, the lobby also, it's so cluttered. I love the magazine rack. I love the coffee corner. I love this storage room. I think I really like the little suitcases that I added too, kind of like either somebody forgot them or they're leaving it for safekeeping while they finish like their tours of the day. And here's the property owner's apartment. As you can see, it looks pretty much the same. It just has a full kitchen and a guitar in the corner because you know that I love my guitar storylines. And it also has a nicer TV than the other rooms do, because I would imagine that if you only have enough money in the budget for one nice TV, it's going to be in the manager's apartment. And this is the only photo that I've included of the bathroom. All the bathrooms look the same, so that was the only 5 seconds that you get of the bathroom. And this is the first room. It's the one that we all saw furnished. I really like these doors that are from Discover University that have the maps on the back with the peephole and everything. I think that's perfect. And this is the other room that's right next to it that has, you can see the queen bed and the single bed. And since I couldn't fit a couch in this one, I just put the armchair, which it looks pretty much the same. And this is like the shared kitchen and laundry. You can see there's like a little flat screen on the TV above the table. And yeah, the little kitchen. I love how it all turned out. I think it looks super realistic. Here you can see the vending machine, and that plant I think is from Basement Treasures, and it's like a rubber plant. So I thought that was also, I feel like no one's gonna want to water it. So here's the utility room, very interesting. This is one of the top floor rooms that has the 2 queen beds. I also decided I just put the little armchair there instead of trying to fit in the couch, and instead I put that table for 4 people. I think that one looks probably the most realistic with the 2 queen beds. And this is the biggest apartment or the biggest motel room in the build. We all saw it furnished. It has the plant, the lamp, the bed. It's all very simple. I think that's what I liked the most about making this, is that it was all very simple and easy to furnish, because you don't really need to add a lot of clutter or anything special. The personality comes out in the simplicity of it all. And of course, speaking of simplicity, we have the public bathrooms with their very elegant and elaborate furnishings. And here we have a couple shots of the pool. We have the lounge chairs waiting for you to suntan in all that smog. Here you have a nice view of Del Sol Valley Boulevard. Beautiful, beautiful view to look out on. And here you can see kind of what the hallway looks like from the inside of it. And of course the no vacancy sign, because they're very filled up. I really enjoyed making this build. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I did building it. Bye buds, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Comment and share with your friends. Talk to you soon. Bye!